Hindi po tao ang problema. Ang problema po ay sistema. So kahit sinong ilagay mo dyan, a good leader will always be beaten down by a bad system. That is basic in systems analysis. Kasi kayong analysis nyo is messianic analysis. Alam niyo yung messianic analysis? Meron kayong savior complex. Sa tingin ninyo, pag may savior, kahit bad system
Okay
yan,
na.
okay na. Hindi nga. Yung PRRD, he's a good president, but a bad system beat him down. Naintindihan nyo na. Mag-aral kayo. A bad system will always beat down a good person. A good system will elevate a bad person. Simple as that. Look at Filipinos. Nasa Pilipinas, bad system. Nakikita mong behavior ng mga Pilipino sa Pilipinas. Di ba? Dalhin mo yan sa isang bansang may magandang sistema. Ano nangyayari? Umuunlad ang buhay. Nagsisipak.
Ayun. Kaya nga dapat elevate ang let us understand the real problem. Wala tayong tagapagligtas, guys. Tayo ang magliligtas sa mga sarili natin.
Nagigets ninyo yon. Kaya nga 'di ba, hanggang ngayon wala pa rin, hindi pa rin nakikita ng mga Pilipino ang tunay na problema. Hindi tao ang problema. Sistema. Ngayon, kung nasa framework pa rin kayo, kailangan ito si tumakbo si ganito, tumakbo si ganyan, subanyan. Ha? We had a lot of brilliant senators and politicians before. More brilliant, Sansara, more able, etc. Look at Miriam Defensor Santiago. Miriam Defensor Santiago was beaten down by a bad system.
Ginawang mere loka-loka na lang, 'di ba?
Oo. Nag-enjoy naman yung maraming tao, etc. Ganun nga because that's how the system works. So hanggang hindi na i-imbibe ng mga Pilipino na ang dapat palitan ay sistema. And there will be a organized group. Ulitin ko, organized group who believes that there should be a system change, who will lead the way, not a person, but a group, a political party. Things won't change. Kaya nga, di ba, ang advice ko noon, dapat si Sara ay magtayo ng national party with a clear vision for the country that would usher in a systemic change.
Pero kaya niya ba? O kailangan ng ninang?
Kailangan niyang gawin yun. You know, if she can do it. Kaya nga, it will take time.
Kasi nagawa nga niya yung hugpong eh.
Di ba kaya nga, it will take time. Ngayon kasi, natutunan na ni Sara na if you compromise your idea, if you compromise your vision in a bad system, you will be beaten down by a bad system. Look what happened to her in DepEd. She's a good leader, but it is a bad system. What happened? Hindi niya kinaya. Dahil nakita niya nga na hindi siya tatagal dito. Dahil putang inang itong mga to, gusto bigyan ko sila ng pera. Otherwise, iipitin nila yung pondo ng DepEd. That's how it works. And even during PRRD's time, that's how it worked. Diba? Nakita nyo naman yung mga congressman, mga senador no, nag-iipit-ipit ng ganito, ipit-ipit, pinahirap. Merong pahirapan levels. Noong panahon ni Duterte, yung budget niyan, meron yung compromise pa sa mga congressman. No, sige, pero hanggang 10% lang. Or 15%. Meron pa rin corruption.
Hindi naman naubos eh.
Hindi naubos. Pero, ayun na nga, pag binigyan mo sila ng 15%, ay putang ina, hanggang 6 years ka lang naman, titiisin na namin yan. So after 6 years, ano mangyayari? Babalik uli sa 45. Nakita nyo na, ang problema ay sistema. Ayaw nyo palitan ng sistema. Gusto nyo lang palitan ng tao. Bakla. Saka nakakita ng gano'n, edi uulit lang. Maghihintay lang yung mga yan. 6 years ka lang naman eh.
Ayun. Sabi ni Brad Patts, but you can never change a system through election. Only through revolution. Kaso nga lang, hindi na magre-revolution na ng mga tao at
Hindi,
okay pa siya.
Hindi nga
Okay pa
magre-revolution ng mga tao kasi nga, okay pa siya at naniniwala pa siya na, magpalit lang tayo ng tao. Gets yun na.
Mm-mm.
Or magpalit ng constitution, ayaw naman natin kasi delikado. Diba?
Diba? So wala ka, uulit-ulit ka lang. Magiging presidente si Sara ng 2028. O di pagbibigay lang siya, anong gusto bibigyan? Bibigay lang namin yung hilig mo. Okay, pak, ganito. Gusto mong labanan, gusto mong mag-war on drugs. Diba? Lahat yan, mga congressman na yan, sinuportahan ng war on drugs na noon. Why? Because, nagsisip-sip sila gusto nila, kailangan nila ng budget. Suportahan namin yung war on drugs mo, pero kailangan meron kaming
Si Barbers, 'di ba? Yung si Barbers na ang chair ng drugs committee ng dangerous drugs sa Congress nung presidente si PRRD, 'di ba? Todo suporta siya sa war on drugs ni PRRD, ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, hindi, dapat extend pa yan si PRRD. May mga pag-ganon-ganon pa si Barbers noon. And he didn't see EJK as a pressing issue during that time.
Tangina ko itong barbero pala.
Kaya nga ngayon, itong mga new political forces, halimbawa, yung mga religious group, dapat maniwala sila sa kailangan ng isulong ay systemic changes. Kasi yung mga religious group, sila ang mas may sa tao mas may connect sa maraming tao Diba?
And they are the ones who can capable rin silang mag-move ng votes.
Mag-move ng tao. Di votes, mag-move ng tao to demand a systemic change in Philippine politics. Diba? Na ulit-ulit ka. Diba? Gano'n na nangyari kay PRD naging presidente siya. The reason why we think that the presidency of Duterte's presidency is so good because the rest are just so bad.
Sabi ni Dashon, mali ka tao ang mali, hindi sistema.
Anong tama sa sistema ng Pilipinas? Anong tama sa sistema ng Pilipinas? Tell me, anong tama sa sistema ng Pilipinas? Do you know the system? Do you know the political system of the Philippines? Paakyatin mo nga yan o educate mo nga ako. Bakit tama ang sistema ng Pilipinas? Tama ba ang sistema?
Nakikita na nga natin na yung system ngayon. Just look at the House of Representatives right now.
Diba?
It is the system that enables the behavior of a person. Makikipagdebate ka pa.
Obvious naman, di ba? Kaya nga ang dami ngayong mga politiko na before align kay Duterte pero ngayon bumabaliktad. Kasi otherwise, pag hindi ka bumaliktad,
hindi totoo yan.
Kung kumalaban ka, wala kang mapapala. Walang mapapala yung constituents mo kasi hindi ka mabibigyan ng pondo. So, kailangan mo din sumabay or sumakay. Mapipilitan ka. So, yun yung mali sa sistema. Kahit tama kang tao, pag mali yung sistema,
lalamun at lalamunin ka ng maling sistema. Unless Buddha ka.
Zen.
Buddha ka ba? That's why you should have a better design system. Yung mga nangyayari yan. Yung mga nangyayaring yan, okay? if you cannot beat them, you will join them in a bad system. That's guaranteed. There are empirical studies supporting that. Diba? Kayo ba may empirical studies ba kayo supporting your claims?
Oo. Ito nga di ba? Kagaya nito, yung uri ng kongreso na meron tayo ngayon. Kaalyado naman ni PRRD most of the people there kasi yung mga taong nandyan, yun rin yung mga tao nung congressman si PRRD. So, nung panahon ni PRRD, kampi silang lahat kay PRRD, agree sila, ganyan. Because they don't
I agree with the previous commenter. It is not the system, it is us. You know, those words do not have any empirical support. Okay? Like, for example, there are studies na twins. They have both genetic makeup. Okay? They live in two different families. One is a good system, the other one is a bad system. Which twin do you think flourish in life? May gusto rin mag-join itong...
Sige, go join. Ayan. Ay, pero hindi tayo pwedeng magtagal ng bonggang-bongga, ha? Ayan. Yes, actually, okay naman ang sistema. Ang nakaupo nga lang yung hindi, sabi ni Gerald Gabuco.
Anong okay sa sistema?
Ba't hindi tayo nakakapagpaupo ng okay? Ibig sabihin, yung sistema, may mali.
So, anong tama sa liquidation by certification na sistema?
Ayun. Joey, say goodbye to your 1 a.m. Oo nga, mukhang magbababay na tayo sa 1 a.m.
Even sa presidente, saka sa Congress, dapat magkaroon ng balance of, magkaroon ng utuan, otherwise, parang yung nangyayari ngayon, di ba? Ano man tawag doon? Naghihimuran tong si BBM saka si Martin. Kasi pag tinapak to si Martin, pwedeng ma-impeach si BBM, gumawa ng dahil sa Congress yan. So,
gusto ko ng pag mag-argue kailangan meron kang empirical support. Dapat meron kang supported by studies. Hindi lang pwedeng, opinion ko dapat, tao yan, hindi sistema. Hindi po pwedeng gano'n otherwise ibababa. Sayang lang ang oras. O ikaw,
sino umakyat si Bolan Chao?
Sino ka?
Di Semimia.
Naloka naman ako.
Ayan.
Anyway.
Hello.
Hi Joey, hi Sas. Ito lang yung kasi you mentioned earlier that it is the system that has a problem. So, first siguro dapat nating i-define first kung ano yung nagpo-form ng sistema ng Pilipinas. As a democratic country, 'di ba? Sino ba yung yung nagde-define ng Pilipinas, 'di ba? Tao pa din. So, we the voters decide who's going to sit in the position. So the problem there is that if you are
but you don't decide who's going to run.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You don't decide who's going to run. You decide the choices there. You cannot choose who's going to run. And
exactly.
That is a systemic problem.
Yeah, the point there is okay, so we have this option who's going we do not decide who's going to run, yeah. We're good with that. But the problem is we have the option to choose who are going to vote for that particular position.
If your choice
para ma-address kita properly, etong naka-Japanese.
Ako pa rin yun, si Parahubog, yeah.
Parahubog, ganito lang yan. Pag binigyan kita ng choices, dalawang tae, o di kahit sino iboto ko dyan, tae pa rin ang lalabas.
Parahubog ka ba? Parahubog ka? Ikaw si Parahubog?
Yeah, ako si Parahubog. Sas, ang punto ko kasi dun is you're saying earlier na it is the system that has a problem.
Have you ever lived outside the Philippines?
No.
Exactly.
I've been I was born and stayed here in the Philippines for 43 years already. So,
Exactly. So the only system
Wala
that
kang
you know of,
wala kang alam na choices. Kaya
wala kang
wala
alam
kang
na choices. You only live in the Philippines. It is the only system that you know. So you think that it is a good system, tao lang ang problema, but that is not correct. Tanungin mo ang mga OFWs who are in a country with a good system, it's not about the people, it is the system. Because a good system can easily weed out bad people. And it is a proven fact that a bad system will defeat a good person every time. That is a fact of life.
I
tayo sa
differ
basic na
kasi
sinabi mo, Miss
You
Sas.
cannot, if you won't like to disagree with that established fact of life, you have to give me a good study
empirical
debunking it.
basis.
oo.
But there
Hindi
is no
kasi
study debunking it.
kasi
You are
ganito
only
yan.
basing on your feelings.
Miss
When
Sas, yung
when I
family
was in
dynamics, di ba? Yun eh.
Wait lang, Miss Hana. Para hubog respond to that.
Okay, so ganito kasi Sas, when I was in college, I studied political science. So very idealistic ako that time. And then when the Supreme Court decided that the government of Arroyo is a legitimate government, I tried to question ano nangyayari. Kasi ang nakasaad sa Article 7, Section 8, first paragraph, that in cases of death, permanent disability, removal from office, or resignation of the president, the vice president shall become the president. So,
Okay.
wala dun sa apat na instances na yon na magiging legitimate yung Arroyo government. And then I asked my professor, sabi ko, paanong legitimize ng Supreme Court yung
Nakapasa ka
Arroyo
sa pol science
government?
subject mo?
Ha?
Nakapasa ka?
I actually quit kasi because of that.
Oh, that's the reason. Yung medyo stupid yung question eh. Sorry ah.
Hindi, kasi I actually quit because of that kasi, sabihin na natin na Supreme Court yan sila yung magde-decide if a scenario is parang legitimate or not or parang constitutional or not, but hindi talaga ako convinced that the Arroyo government is a legitimate government
Then
because
that's why hindi ka nagtuloy sa ano. And well, I'm so sorry ha. I cannot continue with this kind of conversation if medyo sobrang baba ng level eh. You're asking a question whether the Arroyo administration is a legitimate organization when in fact wala na yung presidente, nag-succeed siya. That is what the Constitution says and you cannot accept it.
no, it's not the Constitution. It's the Supreme Court who decided that it is
Bakla! The Supreme Court decided based on the provision of the Constitution.
Yeah. Okay. So
There's no debate in there. I'm so sorry, Parahubog. You're wasting our time.
all right. So sige.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Joey.
You're
Thank you so much for your time,
welcome.
Joey.
Miss
Sas
Hana.
pala.
Miss Hana.
Natawa lang kasi ako, hindi naiintindihan yung sistema. Parang wala ka bang family dynamics? Wala bang rules sa bahay ninyo? Or wala ba kayong culture sa sarili nyong family and you don't see the other culture nung pinsan mo, yung parents niya or something like that? Because that's what a system is. A system is a set of rules. So, katulad ng sinabi ni Miss Sas, na napag-usapan din namin before ni Miss Joey, is kakainin ka talaga ng sistema kung yung existing system is like that. So, kaya yung mga tao, gusto nilang umalis, di ba?
Yeah.
So, kung parang ikaw, kung hindi ka masaya sa family mo, sa rules ng family mo, sa culture ng family mo, you will go out.
Like for example, if you really think it's just a person, why do you think feudalism needed to be abolished? Tao lang pala yan eh.
Lahat naman tayo tao. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
But then
Diba?
again,
Tao
may
lang
rules
pala.
tayo eh.
Why do you think the system of slavery needed to be abolished by a civil war? Kung tao lang pala yan, tao lang naman.
Tao lang naman.
Tao lang naman yan eh. Hindi sistema ang mali, tao. Bakla, they had to have a civil war in order to abolish the system.
Abolish.
In the United
Siguro,
States.
accountability ang wala. Yung self-accountability, yung accountability talaga na, ito yung ginawa ko. Parang
Because
yung
the system doesn't provide for it. Yun nga yung problem because the system doesn't provide for it. For example,
the system, it's the political system in the Philippines rewards being a bad leader.
Correct.
That is the problem. Look at Duterte. He was a good leader. He was not rewarded.
Yeah.
Kita mo nangyayari ngayon.
Nung humarap na si Duterte. So, parang ang dating sa akin is, if I'm the president and I impose this law, the Tokhang law, something like that, and then after that, nung nawala na ako sa pagka-presidente, and you said that's wrong, and then if I persecute mo ako for doing my job, so every president that leaves the office will be prosecuted in the future just because he said so. They said so.
Eh di ba ganyan naman ang nangyayari? Natigil lang yan kay Duterte.
I mean, like as a parent, kailan mo papaluin yung anak mo? Like, parang may anak ka, and then yung anak mo naghahasik ng lagim. So, anong gagawin mo sa anak mo? I mean, ang sa akin lang kasi
like for example, itong online gambling. So our current system, it is available. You can gamble in everywhere. You can gamble through using your GCash, etc. That's a system. Pag sinabi mong, ay, hindi tayo magkakaproblema, nasa tao yan.
Siguro kasi, I mean, I think sa akin lang, the root of the problem is, nawala yung values na subject natin sa school. So, bumaba talaga yung values. Kasi,
that's beside the, it's actually, hindi yun yung coverage ng hindi yung coverage ng issue.
It's part of it. It's there. The thing is, whatever you do, if the system is bad, there is a certain ceiling that you can be good in that system.
So
you cannot go beyond that because the entire system is bad. Lalamunin ka talaga niyan. As a system is a series of established practices, established etc. Kasi ang mga tao, people still has this illusion that whatever was happening in their lives is a product of their free will. That is incorrect. It has already been established in neuroscience, empirical analysis. That's actually a lot of what's going on in our lives is a product of the system that we are in. And we don't even and free will even plays a small role in our lives. Actually, in among physicists, there's no such thing as free will because everything is predetermined by previous conditions. So now you have all this system. That's why if you would like to be a good person, if you would like to have a good thing, you have to change your system. Like for example, nagyoyosi ka, gusto mong mag-quit. You cannot be in the same system that there are a lot of people smoking. Because magre-relapse ka. Halimbawa, si Father na 15 years na
I smoke. So, kapag sinabi ko sa asawa ko na, I'm quitting, I don't want to see you smoking, tapos nakita ko siya nagyosi, mapapayosi din ako.
Yes. Because it's about, kita mo si Father, nag-relapse siya. Nasa kumbento na nag-relapse. Siguro, he was still in the same system. No? That is the thing. Kahit gaano mo, you will always be beaten down by a bad system. Like for example, no matter how good you are as a driver and if you drive in a traffic system like Manila,
hindi ka gagalaw. So, ang question ko na lang siguro as a whole tayo, as a citizen, as Filipinos, how can we contribute to change the system? Yun na lang siguro.
There must be an organized group that should lead the way. It's always a group that leads and change a system. Ngayon kasi wala. That is the problem. Si Sarah, wala siyang group. And Sarah's already learned na she cannot dismantle the master's house using the master's tools. Kaya nga maganda, nilubayan niya na tong unity, kalokohang unity na to, na akala mo gusto nilang maging pagandahin ng sistema, yung pala gusto lang talaga nilang, they would like to have the old system go back, wherein ang nagbe-benefit ay ito.
Can we as normal citizens like help start this kind of start a system like this? Can we try?
You have to be an organized group. You cannot just be one individual. It has to be a group. It has to be a political party. It has to be a nationwide
Or hindi
political
pwedeng
party.
consciousness, parang consciousness ng mga Pilipino.
I mean,
That's a mystical, that's a mystical way of putting it, no, Mami Laika, but we're talking about material facts. You cannot
Kasi
change.
gusto ko lang yung comment ni Andeng, sabi niya, a system that does not give merit to people who deserve to be in the position. Actually, nangyayari to ngayon.
Kaya nga ang mangyayari nga, mag-uumpisa ka sa political party. You have to construct a political party based on meritocracy. And ang nakikita ko, Sarah can do that. Because, maybe she's one of the most qualified person. Maybe she can use the wattage or the appeal of the Duterte name in order to form a new political party based on meritocracy, that the people who's going to be endorsed but by the parties going to form that party are actually selected based out of meritocracy, and that political parties actually present to the people an actual plan on how to do systemic change. Now, if they could be ushered in by revolution, fine. If they could be ushered in by an election, fine. But the very basis of that is an organized group of people committed to systemic change. Hindi po pwede yung dispersed. No change happened that way, na disperse. Kailangan it is an actual physical organized group.
You think we can last na lang. You think as normal citizen, as a normal Filipino, we can start on a barangay level to push forward our advocacies
Again, it doesn't matter. It has to be an organized group with a clear agenda, with a clear program of action. It's a real political party. Na hindi itong kuning na party list. It's an entire organized group.
Sabi ni Vega Punk, search nyo po yung correct movement. Yung correct movement po hindi pwede kasi correct movement po yun. Na-encounter na
Teka lang,
namin
i-address ko lang si Elsie Xiao. Sabi niya, mo siya sa agree on system change. I want to point out a correction regarding Estrada versus Arroyo. The purported ground, constructive resignation is not in the Constitution. Elsie Xiao, it doesn't matter kung ano yung desisyonan nila yon. How can you go against the Supreme Court? Yung Constitution nga natin, ang sabi doon, sila ang magde-decide on things like this. And they decided that way. That is the system.
Well, a constructive resignation is still a resignation.
It's still a resignation. Pagkatapos, ngayon, whether they're going to regard it as a constructive resignation or whatsoever, it resulted into vacation. Ngayon, ang punto dito is that, how can you not accept the decision of the Supreme Court? Sa Constitution nga natin, it is the Supreme Court who's going to make a decision. You just don't agree with it. You just don't agree with the decision. But whatever decision they rendered during that time, it is part of our system, which is provided in the Constitution.
Yeah. Sabi dito, the Filipinos has to revolt.
Kaya I wanted to point out na, okay, you disagree with the decision, but that is the system. So ngayon, parang pagtatanungin mo na, ako hindi ako agree, ganyan, pero tinanggap ko na, wala kang choice, tatanggapin mo talaga kasi yun yung provided for ng system. Diba? Ngayon, if you don't agree, you don't agree. Wala ka naman choice, tatanggapin mo yan. How can you go against the Supreme Court when they decide that way? En banc decision rin yan, if I remember it correctly.
Kaya nga, alimbawa, sabi dito, Filipinos have to revolt. You cannot just revolt na individual. It has to be, look what happened in 1898. The Katipunan broke down because it was etc. So the revolution was ushered in not by an actual group. No? 1896, it was just hijacked by another oligarchs. The EDSA DOS, nothing. The people were just used there as a warm body. Wala namang. There were no systemic changes there. It was just like a change of person. A revolution cannot lead to real changes if there is no organized group behind it with an actual vision for the country, because that organized group would lay down the new ground for new order. Yun na nga, kailangan mo ng ganon. That is what's missing right now. That's why it's going to be a repetition of the same thing over and over again.
Thank you so much for the time. Giveaway na ako kasi
Ayun.
marami pang nakapila.
Okay, thank you, Miss Hannah.
Thank you.